Wing Chun is a concept-based martial art that resembles Southern Chinese Kung Fu and is particularly known for its close-range self-defense system. It emphasizes efficient movements and encourages practitioners to develop sensitivity to their opponent's defense, utilizing incoming attacks to their advantage. This is achieved through deflecting strikes, rapid punches, and finger thrusts. Slapping and defensive maneuvers are also used strategically to distract opponents, forcing them to shift their defense away from the center line.
Inside, outside.
Given these characteristics, can Wing Chun practitioners effectively face the efficient and lethal techniques of professional fighters? If you're waiting for the answer, let's take a look at some matches where Wing Chun practitioners faced off against professional fighters. In a competitive match, a Wing Chun practitioner dressed in all black faces off against a karate expert. Let's see how the final result unfolds. With such contrasting techniques, the karate fighter's attacks are predominantly focused on kicks, while the Wing Chun practitioner relies on his punching techniques. The rapid and relentless strikes from the karate fighter force him to constantly maintain distance to avoid getting hit.
Yeah, that's right.
However, this is not the end for the karate fighter. He continues to try delivering his final, decisive attacks. Fortunately, after the judges tally the points for both fighters, the karate practitioner is declared the winner of the match.
Yeah, that's right.
Moving on to the next match, this time MMA fighter Shu Xiaodong faces off against Wing Chun Master Ding Hao. But who could have predicted this outcome? When the fight begins, Ding Hao quickly launches a series of rapid attacks at Xiaodong. However, surprisingly, these strikes have no effect on Xiaodong at all. On the contrary, the attacks from Xiaodong managed to knock the Wing Chun Master several feet back in front of the audience. There's even a moment when Xiaodong lands a precise punch to Ding Hao's face, sending him to the ground, unable to recover from the blow. In the end, the referee is forced to stop the match as Ding Hao continues to be knocked down repeatedly by Xiaodong. In another moment, Xiaodong faces off against a Wing Chun Master in a sparring session. However, something unexpected happens during this sparring match. Surprisingly, Xiaodong only needs a few seconds to defeat the Wing Chun Master. Still facing off against Xiaodong, he once again gets the chance to fight a Wing Chun Master named Lu Gong. But watch what happens next. As the fight begins, Xiaodong appears determined not to waste any time. He quickly unleashes all his energy, launching a series of attacks on Lu Gong. Strike after strike, Xiaodong keeps attacking, leaving the Wing Chun Master unable to defend himself. After receiving continuous powerful blows from Xiaodong, the referee is finally forced to stop the match, and Lu Gang has no choice but to accept his defeat.
Kick!
我们看到比赛结束，为了。
Perhaps previously the Wing Chun Master faced an MMA fighter, but this time the martial artist is up against a Muay Thai practitioner. However, who could have predicted this outcome? At the start of the match, the Wing Chun Master immediately shows his aggression toward his opponent, but this isn't enough to defeat the Muay Thai fighter. Surprisingly, after just a few seconds into the match, the Muay Thai fighter lands a strong kick that causes the Wing Chun Master to lose consciousness. The Wing Chun practitioner continuously assumes his stances, even though the fight hasn't yet started. This leaves the audience curious about his abilities. But who could have predicted that the outcome would be like this? When the referee finally begins the match, the Wing Chun practitioner quickly closes in and clinches his opponent. But was this the right strategy? Unfortunately, it wasn't, as the MMA fighter takes advantage of this moment, bringing the Wing Chun practitioner to the ground. This gives him the opportunity to deliver punches and apply submission holds. Still with a Wing Chun practitioner, this time the fight takes place in the Octagon against an MMA fighter. So, what was the result? At first, the Wing Chun practitioner seemed able to put up a fight against his opponent. However, it didn't take long before the MMA fighter landed a precise punch to the Wing Chun practitioner's face. This sparring session is quite different from the others. A Wing Chun Master is set to face a boxing coach who is also a boxing champion. Let's see how it turns out. At first, the Wing Chun Master takes a few free punches from the boxing coach. However, these punches don't knock him down. Then, for the second time, the Wing Chun Master receives two precise punches to the right cheek. Once again, he manages to continue the fight. Unfortunately, the final punch thrown by the boxing coach is too powerful, sending the Wing Chun Master to the ground. Next, a Wing Chun practitioner attempts the techniques he has learned to face off against a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter in a gym. So, will the Wing Chun practitioner emerge as the victor? As the fight begins, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter quickly brings his opponent to the ground, gaining an advantage for himself. And sure enough, once they are on the ground, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter successfully applies a deadly submission hold.